Time now for a check of your north central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a great Thursday, and it was a nice spring day out there today. A little bit breezy, and we all kind of experienced some windy conditions at times today, but just some of those fair weather clouds out there. Some locations, however, did pick up a scattered isolated shower this afternoon, but those should diminish as we get into evening, and just a beautiful spring day, and our beautiful weather is going to continue. In fact, Friday, tomorrow, I think will be probably the nicest day that we will see over the next 5 or 6 days. Sunny skies with temperatures climbing into the mid-80s for Friday. I think Saturday for the most part is going to be nice. Sunshine into early and mid-afternoon, and then those winds are going to pick up into the afternoon and Saturday evening, but not before we hit the mid-80s to even 90 degrees on Saturday. And by the time we get into June 1st on Sunday, sunny. We will see some breezy conditions in the afternoon for our first part of June, but all in all, it's going to be nice with high temperatures in the low to upper 70s. Today, about there, temperature unofficially at 79 degrees. Normal high now is 75 for this time of year, and look at that record high. It stood since 1986, 98 degrees on this date. 66 this morning. That's probably an overnight low record for this date. 52 is where we should be for this time of year. And our overnight low record, 40 degrees, set in 1976. Sunset this morning, or sunrise this morning, 5:10, and the sun sets tonight at 8:47. All right, getting you into those Friday temperatures. Just couldn't be a better day tomorrow. 86 in Moses Lake and Ephrata, Quincy and Wenatchee about 85, and then Ellensburg, also Chelan, Eniat, Omak at 84. Kashmir, you will see 84 tomorrow. Even Lake Wenatchee joining in the fun with a high temperature tomorrow of 80 degrees. The good news, hardly any wind to speak of, so it's just going to be a beautiful day. Tonight, mostly clear, and it's thanks to this big ridge of high pressure over the Pacific Northwest. That's bringing us very stable weather throughout most of the state, so a little bit breezy tonight still with lows in the lower 50s, and then that beautiful Friday. Sunny skies for the entire state tomorrow. We will warm up, as we mentioned, with high temperatures into the mid-80s, so we're going to be about 10 degrees warmer tomorrow than we should be. Saturday, nice for the most part, and then look at the wind that moves in late in the afternoon, early evening, but not before we get to a high of about 90 degrees for Saturday. And with the wind then, as we move into the end of the weekend on Sunday, it's going to change our airflow into a more northwesterly pattern, and that's going to cool us off to kick off June. Sunny skies out there, but high temperatures will drop from 90 back down into the upper 70s on Sunday, and we're going to stay there as we kick off the first part of our next week. Mostly sunny on Monday. We'll call it seasonal, still seeing that northwesterly flow of air with high temperatures about where they should be Monday into the mid-70s, and then we'll see another slow warm-up for Tuesday as a very large area of high pressure moves in. We'll see sunny skies and warmer temperatures Tuesday, highs right around that 80-degree mark, so back above normal once again for Tuesday, and we're going to be even a little warmer than that as we get into Wednesday. Still a pretty strong westerly to southwesterly flow into the state. That'll warm us up on Wednesday into the low 80s. All right, your 7-day forecast, 51 overnight tonight. Beautiful Friday in store for us, 85, not much wind tomorrow. Wish I could say the same for Saturday. Going to be nice for about 60% of the day, 90 in the afternoon, and then a lot of wind Saturday night, also breezy into Sunday, but notice the cool down. We're going to go from 90 Saturday to 77 Sunday. We'll stay in the mid-70s on Monday, and then lots of sun for Tuesday and Wednesday with high temperatures then in the low 80s. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.